I did the timing wrong again. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a collection video. I've done this a lot lately. I've done my candle collection, 3 on a whim at Walmart, my Build-A-Bear collection. First one I have here, start again, my Beanie Boos collection. I have today, this is coconut, you might know, my book collection, which is still growing. I've gotten a lot more books since that video. Second book in the series, Scarlet. Today I'm going to be doing my vinyl collection. I collect vinyl. I'm a big fan of vinyl. Some of these records are new and some of these records are old. I will explain why. My mom and dad have kept some of their vinyl over the years, and I've taken some of their vinyl and put it in my room. I have a record player right here. You've seen that in the room tour video, of course. And I have my record player right here, and you see it in the background of videos. This guy is great, and I love him. He also works with Bluetooth, so I can play songs from Spotify on here. But I prefer using my records for it. These are technically now mine, since my parents don't have a record player. So we're going to start with the older records I have. First one comes in a little paper thing. It's sad. Some of them are very old. This is Africa by Toto. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a meme. But this is Africa by Toto on the first side, and then the second side is We Made It by Toto. All I care about is Africa by Toto. Don't care about the other song. I was so happy to find this in my garage. I wept. It was a wonderful day. And I was very happy. Next we have a David Bowie one. My friend Jessie is probably so excited about this one. This is a David Bowie vinyl. These ones are singles. They're not albums. The smaller ones would usually be singles, but this actually has 3 singles on it. Space Oddity, Changes, and Velvet Goldmine. Most of these records are the basic, what shape is this? This is the 45 RPM. The smaller ones are 45. The bigger ones, I don't know. I'll check when I look at those. But yes, this is Space Oddity, Changes of Velvet Goldmine by David Bowie. This one I play the most out of all my older records, because I love all the songs. And then we have a bunch of Beatles ones. So we have Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. We have Hey Jude and Revolution. And we're not going to talk about that picture. We have She Loves You and I'll Get You. These are all my dad's old ones. I Want to Hold Your Hand and This Boy. So side A and side B, they put one single on one side and one single on the other. These are the 45 ones. I also have Can't Buy Me Love and You Can't Do That. This one does not have a case, unfortunately. Some of them have been worn out over time. This one is the Jackson 5, the Jacksons. So this one was actually broken in a place, but I was able to fix it. So on this side we have Blame It on the Boogie. And on this side we have Do What You Wanna. I play Blame It on the Boogie every now and then. This is one of the ones I recently found and didn't know we had, and I was like, oh, I didn't know we had this. So I have this one now. So some of these I didn't know we had. Donna Summer. I have This Time I Know It's For Real and Whatever Your Heart Desires. We love Donna Summer in this household, and we state it. Saturday Night Fever. This is from the album. This is Night Fever. I don't think there's any other song on this. Okay, Night Fever. And then also Down the Road by the Bee Gees. But the main one we care about is Night Fever. It's just funny. It's just really funny to me that my dad has this. And then the last one in the older vinyls is Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by Eurythmics, and also Love is a Stranger. We exclusively play Sweet Dreams Are Made of This because it's an awesome song, and anyone who doesn't agree is wrong. For all the older ones, those are all the 45s. And then we have the bigger ones, which I can't remember what they're called, the bigger ones. I don't read. This is Cher, Dancing Queen. This is her newest album. It's a bunch of ABBA covers. It's a really great album. Her voice sounds wonderful on this. So it comes with this wonderful picture of Cher and a list of all the songs and who produced them. And then she has this wonderful dedication to a lot of people. And then the actual record looks gorgeous. It's this blue color. Oh my god, this is beautiful color. That was the main thing that attracts me to it, is how gorgeous this looks. It's very gay. She did this for the gays. This was all for the gays. And Cher is just such an icon, and like, she looks so good in these pictures, and this is actually a picture of a replica of one of the promotional pictures of ABBA. It's a replica of it, but she has so many good songs on here. This is the One of Us cover I did. It's on this album specifically, and it's really hard to get this back into its case, but we're gonna try our best. It's such a good album. Her voice sounds wonderful, even if it is auto-tuned slightly. She sounds great. I mean, what artist isn't auto-tuned nowadays? It's hard to find a song that hasn't been auto-tuned. Because, you know, how they sound live is not what they're gonna sound like in a studio, and even if you hate using autotune, they've gotta use it because of how the song sounds with the instruments you're using. If you don't use autotune, it sounds weird. But yeah, this is a beautiful album. I got this for Christmas. This was in my Christmas haul last year. So it shares covers of ABBA songs, and it's so lovely, and she sounds so good, and I just love it so much. Next one, I also got this one for Christmas. This is Fleetwood Mac Rumors. This one makes my friend Jessica cry. So we're gonna look at this one. So it comes with this wonderful collage of pictures of them. Beautiful. And on the inside is all the songs and the lyrics for each song, which I think is really awesome. And then the actual record. So I'm going to explain something here. So side 1 sounds great, beautiful. Side 2 sounds terrible. I don't know, I've cleaned it multiple times. I've checked for scratches. I don't see any. It just sounds bad. And I don't know why. The worst thing is that the song The Chain is on here, and for some reason there's something wrong with side 2 where it just sounds really not good. And that disappoints me very much. Because side 2 has some really great songs on it. And just the way it sounds does not do it justice. This is a beautiful album to look at, and the songs are wonderful regardless. They don't sound great, but you still get, you know, the essence of Fleetwood Mac on it. I don't know why. There are some albums that shouldn't be put on vinyl, and, you know, this album was made for vinyl. It was made in that time, but I don't know if they edited it, if it's just the size that's changing it. I don't really know. This right here is the Twin Peaks soundtrack for Twin Peaks: The Return, produced by David Lynch. So it contains a lot of songs that they played in the show, and these are really good songs, honestly. They're amazing. There's one song called My Prayer by the Platters, which is a song from the 1950s. And it's such a good song. There's also a 9 Inch Nails songs on here. There's Otis Redding on here. ZZ Top, Sharp Dressed Man, awesome song. So this is the album. On the inside, you see a list of the songs. And then right here, you see pictures from the show. From the TV show, The Return. And then the actual records, I'm going to show you one of them because they look the same, basically. It's in this black cover. You take it out, and it's got the symbol for the bar that they play all the songs at. And it's so gorgeous. It's dusty, of course, for multiple reasons, because I haven't played it in a long time. The less you play your albums, the more likely they're going to carry dust. You can buy cleaning products. Cleaning product-wise, I have this. It's a little brush, and it comes with cleaning solution. You put a few drops on it, and you just swirl it around, and that should take all of the dust off. You gotta have a specific cleaning product when you own so much vinyl, because they do get dusty very quickly, and it is, you know, very upsetting to see your albums get dusty and get gross, and no one wants to see that happen. So there's that one. It sounds good. This one sounds good. There is one song that is scratched slightly, so I don't usually play that. So this one is Lady Gaga, The Fame Monster. It's in this kind of plastic cover. Let me say some stuff about this album. These songs were not made for vinyl, and I will tell you why. The instruments that are used in them make it terrible for vinyl. Especially, Dance in the Dark does not sound good on this. So Happy I Could Die also does not sound good on this. And I will tell you why. This album was not made for vinyl. If you have an album and you want to put it on vinyl, you have got to make it a certain way. There are certain songs that are not going to sound good on vinyl. Dance in the Dark is a very strange sounding song anyways, and so is So Happy I Could Die. Those are my least favorite songs because they don't sound right. Also, this plastic covering I'm not a fan of. It feels very cheap, and that's not what Lady Gaga deserves, honestly. So yeah, that's The Fame Monster. Also, I got all of these at Barnes & Noble. They do have The Fame. I have not gotten that album. But yeah, I usually do, if I have it on vinyl, I won't get it on CD. So on CD, I have Born This Way and Art Pop, I wouldn't get those albums on vinyl. This is Lana Del Rey, Lust for Life. This is a beautiful album. I will say it now, I like this album, okay? I don't care what anyone says. I also love Norman Rockwell, and I have that on CD, but this is the one I have on vinyl. The pictures are gorgeous. She looks great. On the inside, you have this full-on picture of her looking glorious. And then each record looks different. So on this one, it has a list of all the songs on the back. Well, it has a list of the songs on this one. It has this beautiful picture. I think that's of somewhere in Los Angeles. And then the actual album is a simple black album, a simple black record, which still looks beautiful. And it sounds really good. It is kind of dusty. I haven't played it in a long time. Most of these albums probably do need to be cleaned, which I'll probably do today. I've been trying to get all this, housework done. Not housework, but, my bedroom all cleaned up. And then the second side has this picture of daisies, and it has a list of songs on here, and her thank you, dedication, that she has. And then this album looks same, black record, very simple. But still, it sounds really good on vinyl. This is an album that sounds good on vinyl. That's what you should have. Next, I have Lady Gaga, Joanne. This is a gorgeous album in general. She looks glorious on here. On the back is the list of songs that are featured. We have a spread of her right here. And then the first one, she's so good. The first record, it basically shows her sketches, her writing out the songs, and pictures that inspired her, and so much. And the actual record is a simple black record, but this is the part that's the most unique. Is it basically has the list of songs that are on this side, but also it has designs of her crafting out the notes, you know, and that's just great. She's just such a good artist. I mean, I'm up Lady Gaga's ass, honestly. So I have 2 of her albums on vinyl, 2 of her albums on CD. Art Pop was actually the first CD I ever bought with my own money, which Art Pop is an underrated album. I will say it now, okay? And then this one's a little bit more unique. This also has the sketches and the pictures. Grigio Girls has like all of the notes she planned out on there, pictures that inspired her. Her in the studio, like, she just looks so good in these, and it's such a good album. Like, she's such an amazing artist. Like, there are some questionable songs she's made, but honestly, she's amazing. This is Kendrick Lamar, Damn. I don't know why I got this on vinyl. There are some really good songs on here. I will say it's a great album. It's really good, but this album was not made for vinyl. There are so many songs on this album that do not sound good on vinyl. Specifically, Loyalty doesn't sound good on vinyl, okay? I love Rihanna, and she sounds great, but on the inside, it looks like this, and it has the list of songs, who produced them, all of that, and then the actual records are in this white container, very plain white, red font. Oh, it's a good album, I'll give it that, but some of the songs are not made to be on vinyl. And then this is the newest album I got. This album's brilliant. I love the 1975. I want to thank my boyfriend for introducing me to them, because that changed my motherfucking life. This album sounds so good. This is such a good album. Okay, this is such a good record. It's so beautiful to look at. It's so pretty. It's just so, I love him. Oh my god. Like, look at this. I want you to look at this shit and say you're not in love with him. Okay, on this, it has the lyrics. I didn't even notice the lyrics went on here. But this is, it's so beautiful. I didn't realize he put the lyrics in here. Now I can actually listen to songs and know what to say. He's just, I saw him live in concert, and it could have been a little bit better, but he, like, he's so, like, the whole band is good, but Matt Healy, like, owns my life. Like, I saw them in concert, and it was, like, so beautiful, and he's so beautiful, like, it's just, and just, I can't wait until his new album comes out, the new album. That's Notes on a Conditionary Form. I think that's what it's called. But I became such a big stan now. There are some of these songs I hadn't heard before, like How to Draw, Petrichor, which I don't know if anyone knows what the word petrichor means. I don't know if a lot of people know what that word means. That word means it's the smell of dust after rain. It's the smell of the ground after it rains, which is a beautiful smell, by the way. But it's just, the worst one is The Man Who Married a Robot. Is the voice that's in that is used in so many meme videos, and it just ruins it. Anyway, I keep these in a cardboard box. I will get an actual box that's good. I'll probably buy a wooden box and, like, paint it like I do with everything. But yeah, that's my vinyl collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also me talking about the different kinds of vinyl I have. If you're interested in buying any of these albums, the older ones you probably can't get, but the newer ones should be available. I buy all my vinyl at Barnes & Noble. You can probably order stuff online. There's probably other vinyl shops out there. I can't wait for Christmas because I've asked my parents for a cassette tape player. Because there are some artists that are releasing their music back on vinyl, back on cassettes. More people are buying vinyl nowadays. There's this uproar of vinyl because it gives you this nostalgia feel. And it's just so nice to see. And I'm such a fan of vinyl. I think it's beautiful. And I can't wait to listen to some later on today. I am going to be listening to a bunch of vinyl today. So that's going to be my day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like these collection videos, ask me what kind of collection I should do next. I'm sure I have some other things I could show you that I've been collecting. I could do my Funko collection. That would take a while. This video is like 20 minutes long already. If you like these collection videos, comment what collections I should do next. Hit the notification bell for a new video every Saturday/Sunday. Thank you for watching my cover of One of Us, my makeup video, my story time about getting a tattoo. She's right here. Hello. I know I'm wearing the same outfit. I'm filming this all in the same day. I'm filming a bunch of videos all day on this specific day. Follow the social media links in the description below. Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Tumblr, my fandom blog, my other blog, Twitter. And thank you guys so much for watching. And yes, my accent changed because I started talking about 1975 because I become pretentious. Every time someone mentions Matt Healy, I'm like, hello, I'm a Brit too. Let me give you all of my opinions about right now. If you didn't know what the word petrichor meant, the only reason I know that word is from a Doctor Who episode, so you.